What's going on, y'all? Jay Crumb here. I am an independent artist here in Omaha, Nebraska. I also run Streetlight Sounds, which is an artist collective slash creative agency where we provide service for independent artists and small businesses. So whether you're looking for ads management, consultation, graphic design, stuff like that, you can find a lot of that stuff at our site, streetlightsounds.co. You can come check us out, man. Maybe we got something that's worth something for you. So one of the purposes of the free game video is really just that, to give y'all free game. I understand not everybody can afford our services and everything, but we are all about the culture here at Streetlight. And so we want to be able to provide value as much as we possibly can. One of the biggest things people ask me about are ads. How do I run targeted ads and how I can do all that? So I did release a video last month about ads. So if you guys want to check that out, you guys can go ahead. One of the topics that I found super interesting that people brought up was management. Like, how do I know when I'm ready for a manager? And I think that was a super interesting topic. Like, yo, when do I know that I'm ready for management? I'll say this: if you are just starting out, or like things aren't so crazy as far as bookings and incoming work, most of the time you don't need a manager. But I understand where people feel like you're at this standstill and they think, yo, a manager is going to help me get out of this standstill. Like, yo, my career, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what's next. I don't know, how to step forward. I need a manager to come in and fix this for me. Understand this: if you don't have certain things going for you, and you expect your manager or whoever come and magically make those things happen, you're gonna be disappointed every single time. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I had gone into relationships with managers thinking that, man, you are gonna change everything for me. I didn't have anything going for me. And so to put that on them, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It was not fair for me to do that. So I wound up thinking they were the source of my frustration when really it was unrealistic expectations, if I'm gonna keep it 100% real. And so for a lot of us though, we want to get up to a point to where we could get a manager to help scale what we're already doing. But if you don't have anything that's already going for you, you're just gonna find yourself frustrated. So with that being said, I wanted to tackle this. I wanted to tackle 5 ways that you can be your own manager. So one of the best ways to be your own manager, here's number 1, get organized. Get organized. So like, your manager is your point person for everything, right? Basically, they represent the business side of your career, right? So they're helping with the spreadsheets. They got a daily planner. They got a filing system. They set reminders. They do all that. Listen, at this point, in your career, this is key. This is vital. As far as getting organized, I always recommend get a spreadsheet of contacts, a spreadsheet of people that own playlists. Get a spreadsheet if you're a rapper. Get a spreadsheet of DJs that are that you can submit your music to. Get a spreadsheet of blogs to submit your music to. Get a spreadsheet of influencers, TikTok influencers that you can reach out to. Like, you want to get organized. You want to have that. You have a document of expenses and things like that. You want to get organized. You want to have all of these things ready for you. You want to have your songs registered properly. You want to have all of these things organized and ready to go, so that things are basically all a click away for you to be able to access. Next, so on top of getting organized, we got to get informed. And so a lot of times the manager is the connection point between artists and other partners. So it's important to be as knowledgeable as you can in certain aspects of your career. So I know for me, I wanted to get my songs I want to get placements, right? Learning, okay, what it takes for that, how to get your songs registered properly. Who do I need to send music to? What kind of licensing pools can I get into? Like, researching that. Listen, Google is your best friend. Like, anything that you want to try to learn, I'll guarantee you, if you Google it, you're going to be able to find something. YouTube, I know my man, Xavier Zorro, super dope guy, right? people were saying, hey man, your visuals are crazy. He was like, yo, YouTube University. YouTube University means he learned all of that from watching YouTube videos. Like, that's super, super dope. And so that's what it takes, is to really educate yourself on different aspects of this career. We got the internet. We got so much information right at right at our fingertips. And so it's important to get as informed as you possibly can. No more are the days where an artist can just be like, hey, all I want to do is create, and and that's just what they do. That's just not how it works anymore. The next thing is get money savvy. So managers are often the gatekeeper between artists and their finances. So it's important that you start monitoring like incoming finances and everything like that. If you're not monitoring like those things, man, things are gonna start. You're going to start tricking off your money on stuff that you don't need to. You're going to start, putting your money in places that they don't need to be. So it's important to keep track of your revenue, your receipts, all of that type of stuff, especially when tax time comes. You want to be able to get those things, get your write-offs, get all of that. But get money savvy, because you're going to be able to start putting your money in places that are giving you the most return on investment. And so a lot of times where I'm like, yo, like people are spending all their money on playlists, that's not always the best. When you can spend them towards ads, and then you have a higher rate of investment when somebody is now going to your site, copping merch, doing things like that. So sometimes it's important to look at, okay, where is the money going? Where am I making the most? And then driving people to that type of traffic. Number 4 is get acquainted, right? You want to make sure you're networking with people. So network with people as much as you possibly can. Different execs, other artists, collaborations, things like that. A lot of times your manager is the connection point for that. Listen, you as an independent artist, unless you are popping like that, you got to get good at networking with people. You got to get good at reaching out and being that connection point. The last one would be get some help. So a lot of us have, an uncle, a brother, a cousin, or something like that believes in us, right? I would say when things start getting hectic and a little bit more, maybe the next step isn't like going to get a professional manager, but maybe it's about getting someone who just believes in you. What I did was like called some friends and like, yo, we're going to have an email party. I'm going to get us some pizza, and we're going to send some emails to like some, labels. We're going to send some emails to art directors. We're going to send music directors, things like that, to help get some songs placed or get on a tour or things like that. And so I would say use these 5 methods to help get you to the next step. Also, write in the comments, man, what you felt about this video, and give me some other topics that you guys want to see me cover as we start going through with this. But yeah, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We really just want to push the culture forward. We got way more amazing things on the way. We out.
Girl, I saw you one more time, I had a double tap. Thought I saw you in my eye, I had a double back. I was juking at the shorties like a running back. Trying to put her arms together like a